Hi everybody, we're going to be looking at working on mini roundabouts today. We'll do single roundabout to start with, and if things are going fine we'll progress on to double roundabouts. So let's get some driving done. Have a look round, make sure it's safe, and we're going to move off. So at the end of the road we're going to do a right turn. Difficult junction to see out of, so I'm just going to slow down and check. There we go. That's nice, excellent. And then we'll progress. Now we're in a 30 zone at the moment, so most of the time we'll probably be in 30 roads, occasionally in 20 zones. I'll also talk about what's happening ahead of me to help you. So if it's giving you tips along the way by saying do this, that's what I'm doing, then fantastic. Feel free to like the video at the same time, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. So we've got a few parked cars on the bend and we're going to be going past the car, so we're going to slow down, checking my mirrors, slowing down because it's parked right on a couple of bends. There's a gap after the first one. I'm looking past it and I'm going to pull out, and it's definitely clear at the moment. Now at the end of the road there's a mini roundabout, and you can recognize mini roundabouts by the blue circle sign with the white arrows going clockwise on it, and also the island is painted white. Sometimes you've got a white stripe going round the island if it's raised. And we're going to be going left at the mini roundabout. You give way to your right on mini roundabouts, or cars approaching you turning right. So we're going to go left, centre mirror left, signalling left, slowing down for second gear, checking to my right, checking again, and then carrying on. It's definitely clear, making it nice easy left turn on that roundabout. And then we're going to carry on going. So we're just going to progress past this part here. We've got a priority sign, looking at the road, checking my mirror into the middle of the priority, so that you're not clipping the curbs on the exit. And then going along, I'm doing 27 miles an hour, people are wondering, in the 30 zone, so I'm bobbing along at a nice speed for the road conditions. Cars pulling out, hopefully they'll pull into that gap. Yep, that's what they're doing there. And then beyond us we've got some warning signs, which is speed bumps, and then below that we've got some maximum speed 10 miles an hour for 100 yards, and a priority sign for oncoming cars. So I'm going to slow down for that car coming through, and then beyond that we've got a mini roundabout, so I'm slowing down for first, straight into first gear, and then getting myself ready, gap behind him nicely, checking my mirror to come out into the middle of that gap again. So it's advisory 10 miles an hour for the next 100 yards, it's saying. And then we've got the priority here. Now beyond it we've got two mini roundabouts, and we're going to go ahead on both of them. Now to go ahead there's no signal required, we just need to give way to our right. So the sign's missing, but you see the white island, well, bit of the white island, check to me right, it's clear, so I'm going to enter. Second one I'm going to go ahead again. I'm watching for cars indicating, that van's indicating, so I'm going to slow down for him. There's a black car behind him. Is he going to go? Yeah. And I'm waiting. That car's taking advantage, but I'm not going to go because that car's pretty close. I'm going to let him go as well. Because it being a small mini roundabout, it's not worth it for a second just to squeeze out. Because what's going to happen is you're going to take a risk you don't need to. You know, just for a couple of seconds. Now ahead of us we've got give way, zebra crossing, and a mini roundabout. You can just see the blue sign, white island. We're going to do a right turn there. Out we come. Check my mirrors, signalling, dropping down to second gear, checking to my right, it's definitely clear. Going round the island. Don't worry if your back tyre touches the white paint of the island. That's fine, because they're only small, these roundabouts. If you try and go around too wide, there's a risk you're going to clip the curb on the left. And we're in a 20 zone. I'm taking my time, and out we come. and I'm just taking my time in a lower gear. I'm using second gear at the moment, if people wondered. Third gear would possibly push it over 20, and that is not good because you could break the speed limit at a point. And then speed limit's going back up to 30. I'm building my speed back up. And then I'm carrying on going down here. That car, is he pulling out? No, he's waiting. So I'm going to go around to pull out. A little wave to him, saying thank you. That learner there's not really looking there. Waiting, no. Now we've got a warning sign of a roundabout. It's a mini one, and we're going to go right at the mini roundabout, and from there we'll progress to double ones. Centre mirror, right, signalling, dropping down to a lower gear. I'm giving way to traffic on my first right, so I'm checking to my right. He's going left, so I'm going to enter. There's a woman there with a dog, so I'm going to keep an eye on her. She's going nowhere, so that's fine. I think she's not sure what she's doing there. And I'm going to take my time. Is that red car coming through at learner? I'm going to bring myself to the left edge just in case. Yeah. Oh, they're pulling back in, so I'm going to carry on. That's good. Good bit of driving by at learner then. Pulling in, because remember, if you're in that situation, if you force your way through, then you're doing it wrong, aren't you? So I pulled in to give way anticipation of, just in case they did do that, but they didn't, so that's a good thing. So we're going to move on to a double roundabout where you've got two mini roundabouts close by. And we're going to go round that double roundabout a few times in different directions just to kind of give you an idea of what's going on. So we're just going to follow it down here, quite a bumpy road. Now at the end of the road we're going to be doing a left turn. I'm delaying my signal till now. If I signal too soon, people might think I'm pulling over. Dropping down to second gear, covering my brake, and then carrying on, keeping the speed down. I was doing about 9 miles an hour on the turn then, so it's not fast. Looking at the road, remember we go past parked cars, give them a door's width or a metre, so if anyone opens the door, it's not a problem. So there's your warning sign roundabout, there's your mini roundabout. We're going to be going right at the first one and then ahead at the second. So it's giving way to your right, signalling, mirror signalling, dropping down a low gear, check to my right, and then entering. Remember, we're going to go ahead at the second, so I bring myself round. There's the arrows on the ground, right lane to go ahead, checking to my right, and it's fine. Going round the island, don't worry if you're tired, just skims that island a little bit. The easy one, no signal to come off, to go ahead, remember. So we'll just go around from a different direction now. So we'll do a left turn here, centre mirror left, signalling, and it looks like it's going downhill there, so I'm going to lower my speed for second gear and just take my time. That's it, yeah, it's going downhill, looking past the parked cars, covering my brake, checking my mirror, out we come. Not rushing because I can't really see very far. And at the end of the road, I'm going to go left. Now the problem here is them parked cars, centre mirror left, anything on my left is going to be my lane going round them. So I'm going to have to slow down and be very careful here. So I'm going to slow down to give way to check. Now I can just see there's nothing up the road then. Because the problem is, if I didn't look to my left then, they're going to be in my lane, aren't they? Anything coming towards me. So you've got to think safety. Centre mirror right to go right at the end of here. And all we're doing is bringing myself back round to that double roundabout again. Checking both ways, pop it in first, taking my time. At the end of this road we're going to go left. It's a bit of a closed junction because of the building and the hedge. Centre mirror left to go left. Dropping down to a second gear. Turning with a curb. Pop it in first. Check. Oh, that's it, the car there, or van. Speed bumps on the left. And out we come. Yeah, so we're going to approach that double roundabout now. And the first time we went right and ahead. This time we're going to go right then left on the two of them. So we're kind of going back where we came from. So we're just going to get round the bend. And remember, it's the right you give way to on both occasions. Bit of a queue of traffic, so I'm slowing myself down. So it's right turn at the first one, centre mirror right, there's your blue signs, there's the white island. Remember, it's the right you give way to. Drop second gear, check into my right, see what that band's up to. It's looking clear at the moment. Entering, and now because I'm going to go left, come across to the left where the curb is, mirror signal left, check to my right, nothing in the right lane, nothing turning, nothing there, and carry on going. So we're just going to do one more time on that double roundabout. We're going to go ahead on both of them. So we'll bring ourselves back round to it. So it's going to take a little bit of a drive to get around there, but it'll be worth it in the end. And like I say, if you're enjoying the video, leave a comment. Centre mirror left, go left. Bringing myself round, taking my time. Second gear, not a rush. I'm doing 10 miles an hour. Remember, it doesn't matter how good you get, you don't have to go fast. Left at the end, centre mirror left, signalling left, bringing myself round, checking, carry on going, slowing down to stop, pop it in first, carry on going. Because they're already committed, so just let them go. You know, just doing a good little drive then with Giles, that student. Looking up the road. That's it, looking right past, right up the top of the hill. That learner's got indicator on. Quite a, you know, what you're going to come across is potholes, roads cut up. If you can avoid it safely, then obviously try to do that. But don't do it to detriment where you're going to lose control of the car or hit something. But if you can avoid a pothole, then you want to try avoiding potholes, because you might get a flat tyre, or you might even go down a pothole and lose control of the car anyway. Dropping down to second gear for the bend, looking at the road, and we're going to carry on going. Left at the end of the road, centre mirror left. Slowing down, getting myself in that position, checking to the right and left. And then we're going to go ahead at these two roundabouts. So we're giving way to our right on the first one. So remember, there's no signal required to go ahead. Slowing down to check. Second one, it's important to go round it rather than go across it. So we're going to go round it here and carry on going. And then we're fine. We're doing a good speed. We've got a warning sign of speed bumps, maximum speed 10 miles an hour. We've got a car with brake lights on, so I'm going to slow down a little bit just in case he opens the door and go give him a little bit of space. Because they're parked in an awkward place there, half on the curb, half on the grass, half on the road, and the brake lights on, so you're not sure what they're up to. And you've got to think danger when you see things like that, because otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to go too close and they're going to open the door on you, or they're going to try moving off. Left at the end, centre mirror left, signalling, dropping down to second gear, following that curb round, checking, slowing down, popping it in first gear, gap coming up, and off we go. So we're going to go for a double roundabout now, the last time we're going to do it today, and then we're going to finish the video off. And what you've got to remember is, you'll see it when we go through it, but the second roundabout, there's no right turn. It's either ahead or left. There's two lanes. So because we're going to go ahead on the second one as well as the first one's straightforward, the second one's a little bit more, why do I go in that lane? So you need to be in the right lane at the second roundabout to go ahead. Because the left lane goes left, the right lane goes ahead, because there's no right turn. There's no right exit, I should say. You know, people do U-turns on roundabouts, especially on the mini ones, So just be wary of that. So if they're going slow with the right signal on, they're probably going to try and do a U-turn, which is a bit tricky on some of the bigger cars. So here it comes. The sign's on the left coming up. We're going to go ahead. It's the second roundabout. There's no right turn on it. So as we approach it, you can just see where that woman is. There's the blue sign for the mini roundabout. We're going to slow ourselves down for a lower gear. There's your arrow saying go ahead in this left lane for the first one. Slowing down to check to my right. And as I get closer, checking my mirrors, signalling to come across, cancel my signal to go ahead in this lane because left lane goes left only. Okay. Hopefully this quick video on mini roundabouts has helped you to give you a bit of an idea of giving way, positioning. If it has, fantastic, and watch out for my next video next time, everybody. Safe driving. I'll put a couple of videos at the bottom for you at the same time.